I'm Dana Tinney, and this is Chantilly Ranch Horsemanship. Welcome and congratulations. You've taken a monumentally large step forward in your horsemanship. Choosing to place education in your toolbox is one of the best decisions that you can make, not only for yourself and your horse, but for every other horse that you come into contact with after this course. As horse owners, we have to get comfortable with the fact that we are always training our horse. Whether we know it or not, like it or not, plan it or not, we are always training. On this topic, I speak from personal experience. I created this course because it's my mission to help horse owners just like you learn to enjoy your horse without getting hurt. While I have years of experience working with and training horses, I don't come from the professional or performance horse training world. I come from your world, a place where I had to learn through trial and error how to be able to enjoy my horses, but also keep my family, my horses, and myself safe. I started this journey as a horse crazy kid begging to be around horses all the time. As a young teenager, when I got my very own horse, I was in absolute heaven. She was an off the track thoroughbred named Honest Leah, and I adored her from the moment that I saw her. I lavished her with treats and tack and all sorts of rides, and I was so happy for a while. It took about 6 months for me to untrain her and find that I had created a partner that was pushy, spooky, and dangerous. Over a couple of years, she succeeded in hurting me quite badly by bucking me off and absolutely destroying my confidence. It wasn't my fault and it wasn't her fault. I just didn't understand that all the interactions that I had with her were training her to be pushy, spooky, and dangerous. I didn't know I had to train her to be safe, and I certainly didn't know how. My confidence was gone, my fear was overwhelming, and so I ended up selling her and sidelining myself from horses until I had my very own horse crazy daughter. She inspired me to replace my fear with lots and lots of education so that I could allow her to have horses in her life and still stay safe around them. I put the culmination of everything that I learned into the horses that we had while she was growing up, and I found that I could reliably create a safe and willing horse partner that helped to build the confidence of its rider. I learned that I was always training our horses, and I learned how to do it within a plan. From that experience, I put together this course and this program to help keep you safe because whether you know it or not, like it or not, planned it or not, you are always training. Now that we know why I built the course, let's explore how the course is set up and how to use it. There are 2 sections to the course broken down into the philosophical discussion of what and why we train the way we do, and then there's the section with the actual exercises. It's critical that you watch the philosophy part of the course so that when you get to the exercises, you'll understand why I teach the way I do and why your horse responds the way they do.
My recommendation for how to get the most from this course is to watch all of the exercises in order all the way through one time. You might find yourself getting overwhelmed, but I recommend pressing on and getting through the whole thing one time before you consider trying to interact with your horse. The reason for this is because as a trainer, I want you to be able to see the big picture before you start trying to build it out. I also want you to understand that by taking this course, you've connected with a community who can help you progress your horsemanship forward in a safe manner, helping your horse all along the way. All of these exercises work together and build upon each other, and I want you to have a sense of that before you get to work. Once you've watched all the exercise videos all the way through, then go back and watch the first exercise over again. The exercises are listed in order to start with round penning. So go back and watch it over, then watch it again, so that before you even go out and try it, you've seen each exercise 3 times. Now go out to the round pen and try the exercise. Then, when you're done, come back inside and watch the exercise again. Now that's 4 times that you've seen the exercise. And at this point, you're probably getting close to copying what I'm doing. Do that with each and every exercise. Watch it 3 times before trying it and once again after trying it. Then you can go ahead and give yourself and your horse a grade on how well you're doing compared to my horse. When you purchased this course, you also got bonus number 3, which is my exercise tracking and grading worksheet. You will use this to track the exercises that you're working on and how well you and your horse are doing with them. You can see that it's set up with the exercise listed, a grading column, and dates for each time that you worked on the exercise. Day 1, after having watched the exercise 3 times, you will teach it to your horse. Then watch the exercise again and give yourself and your horse a grade and make note of that date. On day 2, watch the second exercise video twice, which is desensitizing. That'll be your 3rd time seeing it, and then go work with your horse. Practice exercise 1 and then exercise 2 with your horse. So at the end of day 2, your horse has now done round penning twice and desensitizing once. Come back in and watch exercise 2 again and then assign a grade. Revise your grade for exercise 1 if anything changed today. Continue on day 3 watching the 3rd exercise twice before heading out to try it. Then be sure to start with exercise 1, then 2, then 3, and assign a grade for the new exercise and revise the previous grades. I would also recommend reviewing the exercises if you have any trouble at all, or if you aren't progressing and getting better each day. Continue watching the video exercises and introducing the newest one to your horse at the end of each practice session until you've introduced them all. It usually takes about 5 times of seeing the exercises for the horses to get proficient with them. Consistency is so important with these exercises, so try to set aside a number of days in a row where you can work with your horse. If you have to take days off, it's okay because every time you work with your horse, you'll be able to use all of the exercises in order as a plan. Just pick up where you left off and carry on. Keep practicing until you achieve at least a solid B+ level of performance in each exercise. These 8 exercises are the foundation of a well-rounded safety plan that establishes trust and respect for both our horses and ourselves. Use them as a daily routine to practice pressure and release, building a working relationship with your horse.